A teacher can walk out of a school building at 3:45, sit down for dinner at 7, and still be standing in front of a noisy classroom. Psychologists call this state role residue. The emotional and physical leftovers of the school day bleed into the evening because no clear marker exists to stop them. Other high-stakes professions use built-in transitions. A surgeon relies on a mandatory scrub-out ritual. A therapist uses a specific note-writing routine before seeing the next client. For most teachers, the only buffer is a parking lot and a set of keys. When a teacher snaps at a family member or feels depleted by early evening, they are experiencing the friction of two roles colliding without a buffer. Throughout a school day, educators push down minor stressors to keep the classroom moving. These unaddressed moments keep the nervous system active. This graph tracks a nervous system over a typical workday. When a stressor hits, the system spikes. Without a chance to process that stress, the line plateaus at an elevated level. Because a teacher absorbs the emotional state of dozens of students for 7 hours, these unresolved spikes build into a chain reaction of biological tension. This trapped stress is a physiological reality. Resting the mind isn't enough. The body requires a physical release to signal that the cycle of the workday is complete. Organizational psychologists suggest boundary management for professions with emotionally demanding role switches. An effective transition ritual is physical, lasts about 4 minutes, and occurs at a consistent location, like the driver's seat of a car or the front step of a house. Anchoring this short sequence to the same physical location every day trains the brain to treat that spot as a cue to lock the workday behind it. The sequence begins with minute 1, acknowledgement. Before going inside, speak one true sentence about the day out loud. Something like, "That was a hard one," or "Today went fine, but I'm tired." Speaking the words aloud signals to the nervous system that the event has been acknowledged and can be closed. Minute 2 is discharge. Roll the shoulders back, shake out the hands like shaking off water, or take 3 exhales that are audibly longer than the inhales. The body holds the day's stress in the jaw and shoulders. As this diagram shows, a physical discharge ritual interrupts the plateau of tension, causing the activated line to plunge back to a flat baseline. Research in occupational psychology shows this specific physical release is enough to measurably drop the body's cortisol reactivity. Minute 3 involves writing those lingering tasks down on physical paper or a notes app. Transferring these open loops out of your working memory allows the brain to stop rehearsing the school day. A task held only in the head forces the brain to keep running the workday in the background all evening. Minute 4 is reorientation. Before opening the door, choose one word defining who you are about to be: patient, present, or playful. This mirrors the way an actor steps into a character before walking on stage. It provides a deliberate exit from teacher mode. This sequence systematically severs the psychological, physical, and mental ties to the classroom. This practice is a form of occupational hygiene, distinct from the passive concepts of self-care. Sustainable rhythms of work and recovery are the hallmarks of professional faithfulness. Unbroken output eventually leads to diminishing returns. Students and family members absorb the modeled behavior of the adults around them. A teacher who is present and patient after a hard day demonstrates a sustainable way to carry stress. Protecting these 4 minutes provides the currency the calling actually requires: genuine presence. Installing this ritual in the first weeks of August sets the operating system for the entire year. A messy, consistent 90-second version run every day is more effective than a perfect 10-minute version run twice a week. Teacher attrition is often the result of an absence of recovery. When the loop between the classroom and home is never closed, exhaustion compounds until a teacher can no longer picture doing the work. Longevity in this profession depends on the daily practice of closing the door on the classroom before the next role begins.